one of the things I firmly believe is that we have to stand up and not be afraid to say the truth. And the truth is that for reasons that are based in history and national security and in just basic justice, we have, as a Jewish people, every right to live and prosper and create universities and homes and whatever here in Judea and Samaria. In fact, all over the land of Israel. And the problem is that people in the government and in the organized Jewish community in the past have been very uncomfortable about saying that. But we can say it, and there is a legal basis for us to say it, as well as these other factors that I've mentioned. I mean, for God's sake, we have in the Bible itself, I'm not trying to sound like a religious fanatic, but it's a historical document as well, and it testifies to the connection that we've had, a connection that's also been validated or attested to by historians throughout history of the Jewish people with the land of Israel, and specifically with this part of the land of Israel. I mean, there shouldn't be any reason why Jews should be excluded from their own land. Jews should be prohibited in Judea? I mean, come on.
How do you relate to those who say, yes, it's our land, yes, we have historical connections, but at this point we have to, relate to what the Americans want, the assistance we need from the Americans, maybe on the Iranian issue, issues of political pressures from around the world?
Look, we have to be sensitive to political considerations and diplomatic considerations. We're not living in a vacuum. On the other hand, this is an issue that goes to the very essence of our legitimacy here as a state. If we have no right to live in Judea, in the very places where the Jewish people established its identity as an independent nation, as a major world religion, if we are prohibited because of these political considerations from asserting that claim, then we have to take the lead in setting the agenda anew. We can do it with tact, we can do it with diplomatic skill, but we have to say it. If we don't say it, the case won't be made.
Now, regarding the American pressure, as someone who is familiar with the political world in America, how do you see the second term of Obama, the visit? Are we looking for better connections, better understandings, or are the pressure still there?
Look, on the one hand, as I said when I was interviewed in the press during his visit, I said, I welcome the change of attitude and tone that the president has towards Israel and the Jewish people. That's a positive thing. The fact that he's trying to make some amends now and correct serious mistakes that he made during his first term regarding his Middle East policy, that's a positive thing. On the other hand, there's still some signs, serious signs, that he doesn't fully accept the realities as they should be seen. For example, when he came here and he gave his speech to college students from all over Israel, he specifically excluded the students from this university. And as a result, I protested that, and I refused. Even though I was invited to go to speak, to attend that speech, I refused to go precisely because he was discriminating against Jews who attend this institution. It happens to be located over the Green Line. I mean, that's something he needs to come to grips with. I hope he will. I'm not optimistic about that. I think the Republicans have a better sense of what the Jewish rights are in the land of Israel, and we have to be able to stand up and say it and not be afraid or be embarrassed to say it.